Hello there, my name is Jonas Gonzalez and I'm submitting my remix project. So basically, my remix project is about, what to do with a client when they are, asking you for advice and when they're getting arrested and all sorts of things like that. Well, the first thing you should do is figure out exactly what is going on. And what I mean by that is, what did they get arrested for? Did they get arrested for assault, possession of some sort of drug, or disturbance of any sort, any kind, right? So once you figure it out, you eh, once you figure it out, you go on and trace the steps to what happened, right? You trace the steps and you cut everything into little pieces, all the story of what happened, and try to throw something in there for the judge so that he will maybe change his mind a bit. Try to pick out pieces of the personality of the person who's been arrested. And what I mean by that is try to pick out the terrible things, such as terrible hygiene, very rude, speaks with an ugly tone, things like that. Well, once you do that, you could you're able to talk to your client, which is the person who's been arrested, obviously, and you're able to tell them, look, this is this is the problem with you, and we're gonna have to change it up a little bit. We're gonna have to change it up so that the judge could see that you are a changing man or woman, whatever you are, right? And so that maybe your sentence could be reduced, or maybe you can have a bit of less time. So, so as an example, I'm gonna give my uncle. My uncle, as I've written in my instructions document, was caught with possession of four different illegal substances, very illegal. And well, I'm not his lawyer, and I'm not a lawyer yet. But what I did do was look at the bad things, as I said before previously, about him, the bad things of his personality, the bad characteristics, and tell him, you need to cut your hair, you need to shave that beard, you need to dress nice, and so on, right? And so the things I told him to fix are all in my instructions documents. Let me pull it up really quick. I said, cut hair, speak clearly, not rudely, cut your nails, shave that beard, dress properly, go back to school. Those are about 6 things I told him to do. And he didn't follow all of them. For example, he didn't cut his hair. And I think maybe the judge would have been a lot easier if he noticed that his hair was cut neat. I'm not saying my hair is good, but he had very long hair, and he didn't exactly cut it short like you know by today's standards and norms, but he did fix it up. But he didn't do that. He changed his tone of voice. He also cut his what do you call it? He cut his hair, he shaved his beard. He started to dress properly. Every time he went into the court, he was dressed in a suit very nicely, and he wore what do you call it? He would fix his hair and everything like that. You name it. He was looking sharp, sharp as a whistle. And basically, I think that if he did not change the way he looked, the way he acted, if he did not change himself and kept on going the same route, the judge would have gave him 10 years, which is the maximum he would have got for all the felonies he did, resisting arrest and so on. Excuse me. The judge would have given him that time. But I believe that the fact that he did change, he behaved, he stayed out of trouble, that he got a softer sentence, which is about 1 year of probation. And once that probation is done, it is said supposedly, that he will be cleaned off this record. His record will be cleaned off, which is perfect. Just perfect for him. But yeah, these are the things of what you should do when you are when you have a client as a criminal defense lawyer. What you should do to protect your client from any sort of incrimination. The smaller the sentence, the better. Anyways, this is my remix project because I had to change it up a little bit. Thank you. You have a nice day and enjoy.